Okay, boxers, you received your instructions earlier. As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Harvey Dock will be the rebel in round one, and Davis having a little fun with the whole.
A really good one, just like Tank. And so far, he's the only one who's been landing so far with jabs.
Yeah.
There's a jab from Tank.
Alert right now.
Hands were low and then explosive. The way that he's able to pull, just take one, and the amount of explosive fight-ending single-shot counters that Dave D50 fight against the then unbeaten Michel Rivera. He took Rivera to school. The biggest win of his from Frank Martin.
You can just sense it. Anything can happen in any given moment.
Yeah, you know
Tank Davis fight. Oh, nice.
For 12 rounds.
Not just keep it up or get the respect of Tank with a hard shot.
And there's the wrestling match that we saw. They talked about in their sparring session years ago where Martin allegedly landed a left hand on Davis, and then it became a wrestling match. So a lot of bad blood between these two, but a little grappling, not much else. As Martin again wanting to keep stops, especially because again the strategic patience. But Frank Martin, meanwhile, wants to continue doing this. Punching combination, utilize the jab, stick and move, utilize that fast footwork, and there it is. Martin with a little bit of an edge, throwing a lot more jabs, but not landing at the same rate of Tank Davis.
I like what they told Davis there. Keep working, keep pushing him. And, you know, when he does that, what he wants to do and create is an opening. He wants Martin to make a mistake to open up and, you know, land a big shot.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? You go into a Tank Davis fight, the key is, well, you got to open up eventually, trying to beat him, but that's exactly what he wants you to do.
Yes.
He wants you to open up so he can counter you.
And I think as well that he wants to tire out Frank Martin by keeping him on guard all the time.
You wonder if that'll happen with an athlete like Frank Martin.
Well,
They can.
with Tank on your tail.
Yeah, but again, he's never faced an athlete like Frank Martin.
No, I agree, but there's a lot of mental
And
strength.
a guy who's really ready mentally and otherwise. I get what you're saying, but
same here.
it's only round number 3.
Yeah, exactly, but you know this.
There's a nice left hand from Davis, lead left hand.
Davis is not going to stop at the pressure. I can guarantee he's not going to back up tonight. He's going to keep this pressure up all night.
It's beginning to put pressure on here in the 3rd round, even more so. And there's a 1-2 from the southpaw. And he actually, I heard him say that he didn't feel Martin had power in the corner after the last round. Of course, Martin with 12 out of 18 wins via knockout, but just not known for the fight-altering power that Tank Davis possesses. Pound for pound, one of the heaviest hitters in the sport. And he has Martin now in the corner.
He does.
And there's the jab, and there's that counter left. Jab to the body by Davis. 1-2 over the top by Martin.
I think Martin would be better served staying in the center of the ring and out of the corners.
Yeah, but even then, when he was in the corner, that was a great reaction. Punch from Martin right there.
I agree, but you know, that can only last so long. You don't want to keep tempting fate with Tank Davis.
The ability for Tank Davis to really just move the millimeters, his defense, his ability to utilize his ring IQ and his boxing skills. Yes, it's not even so much as an exciting fighter. Good combination lands for Martin. It's exciting finishes, but Martin doing what he needs to do here, making life rough for Javon. Follow the career of Tank Davis. And Davis, though, beginning to unload, and again, Martin able to escape the ropes. So
Scared there, but again, high guard, and he turned. Beautiful
Nice
counter punch
counter.
right there from Martin. Yeah, that
Martin had his right hand down, and that left hand almost hit him.
there, beautiful.
Now that was the center of the ring where he got that jab in at the very end of the combo.
Edge for Martin. And Davis upset with Martin. A left uppercut. Wow, then Martin was a wrestler, turning this into a wrestling match. He'll respond in there, the left hand. Now Davis beginning to open up. The crowd anticipating it. In. Good defense. Martin, Davis saying bring it. Of course he wants him to bring it. Take a counter with the left.
yeah, don't stay on the runs, Martin.
Tank tracking Martin down. There was the right hook. That was the best punch that Tank has landed in this fight.
He pulled straight back. You notice that?
But
then Frank Martin again, always coming back with his own.
That's his response to it. But look.
Downstairs, missing with the sweeping right hook, though.
And it was a solid one. But
Nice lead left hand by Martin.
Yeah,
And Tank lands a chopping left hand as he's allowed to walk in uncontested.
well, that's the second session out.
To get back on the jab.
Oh, there's the jab and the left follow-up left from Davis. A rare combination in the early going. A minute left here in the first half of the fight. And Davis wearing the markings on his face of the offense of Frank Martin and missing with that left cross. Now, Davis told us his favorite and best knockout was the 2020 knockout of the year against Leo Santa Cruz, who ahead on the scorecards just based on the output, right, guys?
I would not disagree with that, although Tank is having his best round so far. Tank, there, the little slip and a little, left hand over the top. And here's Tank again. He feinted the left hand.
From Busy.
Oh, there's a left hand to the body and the right by Davis. Martin just avoiding that counter, but now Martin forced to wrestle, and the referee, Harvey Dock, breaking them up, but Martin doing the veteran thing when Davis is entering what for him is a danger zone.
Nice combo by Martin, though.
Davis misses with the lead left uppercut, but then follows up with another left hand, and Frank Martin forced to retreat on the back foot, but Martin unable to fire. It's been Davis's best round in terms of offensive output, just missing with the left, and it's on cue. It's round 7.
Look, that Frank missed that left hand. Tank countered with the left uppercut and then the right hook as Frank Martin was off balance. Here's that little run on the ropes right here. That one hit him a little behind the head. He had his hands up. He tried to wrap it around that one too, and I think Frank's going to complain about that. Yeah, right there. Yeah, but that's his fault for turning his head.
And it's those body shots that are doing damage.
That's right.
That is why he's becoming more stationary now, Frank Martin.
Frank's hands dropped after that body shot.
And it opened up for that great left hand. Exactly.
They both landed right there on that one.
Is closing, and Davis double left hand.
Martin's got to stay out of the corners if he wants to stay in this fight.
Yeah, stay out of the corners. He needs to be a little bit more busy as he is right there.
Down.
Yeah.
Martin.
We haven't seen body work from Martin. I want to see that left to the body.
Oh, left uppercut. Corner, Frank should not be in there. We were talking about that. He's just setting himself up for big trouble here. There's the uppercut, and there's the left hand.
Wow!
Once he stunned him with that uppercut, he was defenseless. He was already halfway out. The left hand just put him completely out.
Longest layoff of his career. Took his time, and then, guys, he closed the show emphatically.
I don't know who's going to beat this guy at 135, maybe even 140. He's almost looks unbeatable.
That left hand is just lethal.
Yeah. Whether
it's a straight left, a left cross, a left uppercut, the left hand of Tank Davis is legendary.
Yeah. Wow. You could almost feel it coming.
He stunned Martin with that left.
Yeah, the left uppercut. Now his hands are down. Now he's defenseless. Right there. But Martin should have known better than to be on the ropes. He was doing well, center of the ring like we talked about. So he kind of aided and abetted his own demise. And look at that. Yikes.
He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still the undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank.